Hello everyone, how good of you to join. Welcome back. Take a hot cup of coffee or tea, whatever, and enjoy once again the Arctic adventure in the busy harbor of Port Deverly. Quite a lot of ships coming in and out here already, as this settlement of ours is, well, expanding, that is. And boy, is it expanding, because we can already build the monument, and I would like to do this. We do have it now here, Take to the Skies. If you want to find the lost crew of HMS Hades and Styx, you're going to need an airship. For that, you will need technicians and a hangar. Technicians we have, they already have some demands that we could fulfill. Airship would be my next goal. Let's go ahead and have the airship hangar foundation, not to be misplaced with the airship platform, which is something that we got with the Emperor of Skies DLC, right? So this is a delivery for the post services and stuff, and for the items, of course. And this one here is the airship hangar for the Arctic that we need as well. So it's just a matter of where we want to have it. In fact, I would like to have it here on this platform. It just makes sense to me, right? It's in the open more or less, and also that we have space, lots of space for it. The only thing is it does need heating as well, so this one is doing it, of course. So we could build it like that, but then I would waste a lot of space around it. So let's go ahead and make this one a bit more appropriate, right? So we do have over here still some space for more buildings that we can provide. So those are 3 buildings and then another one here. And I would probably like to have my triple road here then, right? So we have the triple road on that side, and there is then here a bit of a crossing, right? And this crossing goes over then to the airship hangar, not only from this side, but also down here from the harbor side. However, I would still need to provide me a heater for the whole area. So let's go ahead and add some more buildings here, so we can expand this whole city there a bit further into that direction. Definitely those down here. Let's do it like that. As we can see, there is no heating anymore happening, right? And then somewhere here, most likely we're going ahead with the triple road that connects it then here, and the double road that connects it here. Something like that would be ideal. I just love that you can actually see the shadows of the clouds passing by. Beautiful. I love this game, really, all the details. Now, we do want to have the airship foundation somewhere here. As we can see, it's still massive in comparison. Yeah, somehow, something like that should work fine. And then we have a heater that is providing heat to the airship itself, and also to any kind of building that we want to have here. Now, there is a road. We probably can expand it like that. I think that is the best option that we have to really use that space. And then a bunch of buildings here. Is it reaching them? It is reaching all of them. And then also a whole bunch of more people on that side too, right? And we might even, if we're careful enough, reach even more people. While we're at it, let's also have another heater for this area. That is a bit wasteful here because of the ocean, but it's fine, really. We have so much coal and it will never be an issue. So I'm going to head here and have a bunch of more people then just by this heater. And then, of course, also towards that area there, and most likely also here. Let's make the expansion complete, really, right? Going all the way here. Probably with the road. Yeah, we can reach it too. And then I would still have a bit more space over here, I don't know, for some ornaments or anything like that. We also need a warehouse, of course, providing this. The warehouse, fortunately, does not require any heating. And yeah, well, this is not looking so bad. Perhaps here it's looking a bit messy. The cool thing is, though, we do need that space. So let's get rid of that again. Because, of course, we still have the post office that we should provide now. And we also have the canteen and another ranger, probably. There is one canteen, right? It's not going to reach them, so we're going to remodel this a bit. Let's take the inner buildings there and move them just a tiny bit, some of them. I'm also going to move the ranger station. Makes more sense to have it over there, so we have this block with the heating, the canteen, and the ranger station. And the same thing then here, we have the canteen, then an empty space that we probably can use for some buildings. That, or we still have one more building, the post office, right? And I think with 2 we should be golden. Having one somewhere here, close to the main road. I like having post offices by the main road, as you know. And as we can see, overlapping radius is not allowed for this one here. Now I just need to make sure, is this the post office that I'm supposed to build? Because we do have a couple of versions of this now. Post office, it just says, It even has the same symbol, right? But this is producing local mail. Now, the thing is, the Arctic was like 2 years before local mails were a thing. So I'm a bit confused here right now with the building menu. Just a tiny weeny bit. Because it should not provide local mail, of course. It was there before local mail ever existed. Alright, we're still going ahead with this, of course. And I do need then a post office probably somewhere over here or even in here if I can make this work. This will probably be the best of all the worlds. And let's just try and make this happen. As always, we should be able to do this. It's getting a bit warm here. Post office by the heater, by the canteen. But it's all still working. Then a second ranger station and then the post office for this whole district. The radius is tremendous, to be honest. We still have some empty spots here. There I can definitely squeeze in another tent. Here, let's keep that space available for something else. And here, let's definitely have another tent though, because that just makes sense along the main road. Alrighty, that was a lot. Let's go ahead. Let's build the warehouse. Really important. So the heater is not doing what it is doing right now. That is going all the way to the harbor building. Huge problem. But it's fine. Let's build the hangar foundation. And with that, another very important milestone for the glory of Crown Falls. Build the airship hangar foundation and now the structure. We don't need some cement on top of everything else. Easy, easy jeezy. We can do this. I just need an airship. An airship would be perfect, to be honest. Let's use let's not use the trader. Let's just take any cargo ship should be fine as well for a bit of cement. And that's the thing. And yeah, let's just take all the resources that we are going to need. The steel beams, windows, also some reinforced concrete, sails and steam motors for constructing our airships then as well. And get this over. There you go to Port Devily, of course. Let's also change your skin there. Making it look like a proper ship. There it is. Alright, finally the coal is coming in. And also this part of the city is being heated. And that means we can also build now our first post office. Post office number 2. There it is, right, providing it. And with that, all my technicians should get it. There it is, post office resource completed. 3 more technicians per building and 6 coin. That income is going to get me crazy. A few more technicians can't hurt as well, right? We are pushing up to 300 technicians on this. Let's continue. The canteen is already there. We have really lots of timber, so let's go ahead and just have a bunch of them in addition. And also down here. And there is another heater, so let's also build this one right away. Getting the coal then from the warehouse. And also another fire ranger station. Or ranger station, we should call it here. Really no idea what to do with that spot there. I think there's still no ornaments in the Arctic. We'll need to do something about this though. I'm thinking I'm not going to squeeze in a tent there as well. And then we have a few more here. Yeah, we can just really go crazy with our timber. And there is another one. And then this block, these guys, and these guys here. Of course, they are waiting for the bit of coal there, but it's already coming. Very good. And we can also go ahead and upgrade a bunch more to technicians. We have way too many explorers. Especially here in the center, especially closer as we get to the hangar there. I think it makes sense. Having more of them, they help now build us the first airship then in Port Devily. And then also a bunch over there. Now we are out of timber and we need to wait a bit. But timber is coming in quickly as possible. That leads to 560 technicians. Do we have anything new unlocked with that? Would be amazing. Yeah, the prime hunting cabin. So this is providing us furs at a much higher rate than the one that you have in the old world. However, it's insignificant really. The canned food is coming in. Parkas are unlocked now. With parkas, the only thing we really need here is the bear hunting cabin. The seal hunting we already have, right? So bear hunting, we do have the bear abundance over here. So all I really need to do is I need to build it somewhere. It produces though very slowly so, but it's 1-to-1 to the Parker factory. Now, let's just quickly check out our demand here. It's not even 1. Though I think, yeah, 1 Parker factory might actually not be enough. It needs 80 technicians. We're going to build this one nevertheless. So also in our industrial zone. And yeah, we're going to build 2 of them. Does the bear hunting cabin need to be heated? Yes, it does. This is a problem for us. Not so much. We still have... yeah, 97, 95. We could also have it here, of course, by the charcoal burner, to be honest. Getting the 100% here. And probably here at the end of it, we could also get another 100%. If we can heat it all the way, of course not. But I can make it shorter. And with that, we can reach it, right? And still have the 100%. And with that, we should be able to squeeze in some whopping 2 Parker factories. Which is then just another demand, really, that we meet. And that is good for heating, right? Yes, it will make them really hot inside. Canned food is already coming. Yeah, and with that, we're on a good way here, getting those technicians up to higher levels. More coal, more timber coming in, more steel. We do have windows, reinforced concrete. Everything here is golden, really. Let's have a stark contrast. I mean, holy cow, my body goes crazy from the cold to the heat. And here we still have a major quest, actually, the full disclosure. So we're finalizing the Tabrim and Bezak campaign. Full disclosure, Sir Blake, I'm glad to see you back at the negotiation table and with, if I be not mistaken, a certain composure to your face. Nevertheless, as this has been a difficult business, I hope you will take this opportunity to recognize N-Beza as an empire worthy of an alliance. Don't you agree, my long-standing steward? N-Beza is no small empire and continues to grow. Quite right, he says. And N-Beza is united? No, not really. I haven't done this because these are side missions that we would need to do and I'm not doing it for the 3rd time. But it's still totally fine. We're still getting the perfect reward. We're even getting a little firework out of all the whole thing. N-Beza and Empire agree to terms. Queen's ambassador Archibald Blake shows commitment to N-Beza independence by dismantling imperial presence in the region. Alright, one more thing.
You have brought
Sen
much change
or
to our
sail.
land, but not all of it is evil. Under your rule, the Emperor's dream of unity.
Why is he positioned himself here? Kitima, why are you doing this, right? At the edge of everything. Let's get my dreadnought over there. He could have just sailed to Tabrim in front of it. Nothing would have been problematic or anything like that. By the way, lots of resources here. I do need them for some commute piers that we're going to tackle then. But that's something for later. Of course, Biniam also loves us. He adores us. He worships us.
Ready for assignment. Scholars will need accommodation.
And yeah, scholars are already living in Crown Falls. Thank you very much. And we do get Amadi Ilga, Kitima's chief civil engineer. All N-Beza residences, happiness plus 10. Also bonus residences. And the chance of fires reduced by 50%. That is just nifty. Let's get this one here to Tabrim. We can use it then in one of our town halls. Phew, that was too much heat. Let's go back to the Arctic. The cement is in by now. 40 tons we have, 30 we need. And with that, we will now be able to finally start the structure of our airship hangar.
Workforce shortage.
Oh yeah, in King William Island, it's ugly there. Should I show it to you? We do have slaughter, cannibalism. Nothing really that is good in this world. Especially some ruins that we need to repair. Let's do this. There's also lots of fires. The problem is we do need to build a ranger station. And let's go ahead.
Ruins behind.
Because without it, those people are truly lost. And, we still need the place for it. I guess we're going to move those bunches. But where? Where should I move you? I might also just delete you. Let's have a look. It's nasty. It's really nasty in here. There's nothing I can do about it. The heater is not heating that much, unfortunately. Yeah, let's delete some of them. I do need to build that ranger station. It is the utmost importance that we get this done, right? It does cost me a bit of timber. We need to wait for that. Some 10 tons. And I guess one we can still get in here. Perfect. And one we probably... Nah, there is space. Perfect. Yes, very good. I will need to stop the trade route. I will need to stop some productions. This is how quickly civilization degrades in the Arctic. Right, they were already eating each other. Just because there was some heat missing. I mean, I'm sorry, I know heating is pretty mandatory. We can build the ranger station now. There is, yeah, still a bit of a recovering phase at the moment. And that's it though. For the coal, I will also still need to get the pemmican cookhouse gone for now. Already deleted the rest, so now we have a positive workforce again, so the charcoal kilns can start working again. It's collapsing really quickly. And it all started with the Arctic flu, decimating my workforce, decimating my production, And that's the end of it. It's going to take a while to train the Arctic Rangers, but I'm confident that we can pull this off. The first call is already coming in again. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, there it is. Still all about the workforce, really. Where are we wasting so much workforce? There it is. Yeah, the whaling station is a big problem. But now we should get some heat then in again. I could also, as an emergency measure, get some coal or something like that from Port Devily. Right, so 50 tons of that. And then probably also some timber again. Should be getting all of that anyway. There it is. Rangoon 3 is coming in with lots of resources. Also with canned food. That we can also fulfill now for the technicians. For our chili technicians. Thank you very much. What a big ship docking here. Those people must be in awe when they look at that. I mean, it's really huge. Bringing in supplies from the capital. Docking. Going to stay here for quite a while because it's a lot of tons of goods that are being delivered. Right, distance is still very small. These islands can see each other. Right, over there is the capital actually. Let's deliver the coal and the timber because we really should hurry up a bit here. So the heating is up again, and we can now also rebuild the ruins, and then hopefully also here our canteen. But there's still the Arctic flu in the vicinity. There it is. They're training a long time. There it is. Now working, now repairing King William Island. These people are animals. Meanwhile, in Port Devily, let's go ahead and get us the bear hunting cabins up. And with that also, yeah, let's make 2 parkers right away. Why not? We do have the resources. Also lots and lots of skins by now. We are capped on it. And then the bear furs as well to make some juicy parkers out of that. This is going to help us with the cold. Oh, by the way, also. Look at that. Non-aggression pact already ended. Perhaps we can get a new one. I'm really into building right now. And yeah, there it is for 800,000. She's lowering her price and we're at 81. On a good track, even though we only have a third of a military score. Yeah, slowly but steadily, the canteen is back online, more tents are online. With that, workforce comes in again, and with that we also can at least unpause our goose farms, because we do need the feathers, really. Pemmican food also is not bad, because it would in return boost the population, of course, but we still have plenty of pemmican left over before I do this. Oh, also, first step already completed, or second step I should say. Let's go ahead, finish it.
Expensive, yes. But with airships, you'll be the one to find my John and his boys. I'm certain of it. Looking
lovely as ever. And let's continue next phase we can be in. And that is reinforced concrete and steel. Oh, what a coincidence, we have all of that available. And happily continue with phase 3. By the way, of course, we're producing local mail right now. I can already make this one available to my technicians, and that is giving me 3 more technicians per building. I can also enable this one for my explorers, and we also get... Wait a second. 1? Alright, we get 1 additional explorer per building. It's okay. And we are having still a surplus production. Another building has been unlocked. That is the gold mine, the deep gold mine. With that, we can really go deep into the mountain and dig us out a lot of gold way faster than in the New World. The Husky sleds are available now. And gas! There it is, Arctic gas mine. This is why we're here after all. And with that, we can finally mine gas or exploit gas deposits that we can then use in a gas-fired power plant in Crown Falls. King William Island back to former glory. We can enable all the other buildings. And crisis has been averted. Having a stable workforce again. And also every building is functional once more. And with that, we can also activate our pemmican trade route. This time we have a ranger though, and that should avert any future problems. Alrighty, scholars, meanwhile we have 40,000 research points. With that, at least once more I can do the Master of Nature discovery. Move the clay deposit. Holy cow, it's expensive. The next one will be 50,000, probably not going to reach that anymore. It's just a huge grind really. But one more, I would really like to get that clay deposit away from that spot, you know, remember that spot? Yeah, remember. Where is it? I don't know. Was it this one? I think it was that slot that I wanted to move. Or was it in Manola? Could be. Hugo, you animal. Let's get my share back again. There's also something, of course. We wanted to explore more possibilities here with my very unhappy scholars. And that is something I need to do in the old world. Also, telephones are available. We should probably provide that because telephones are really easy. There we have them. It needs wood veneers and it needs filaments. That's just... We should have plenty of both of them available, really. From our... Yeah, it's capped out. And the wood veneers is also capped out. This is producing... 45 seconds, which is not bad at all. We do need... 4. That is really much. That's really quite a lot. So that's 3 at least. But are they being improved? No, they require electricity. That's not that great. Let's just see where we can still add some of them. They're huge. What is this? I really don't want to build another power plant just for that. This could be a problem. Where is space? Seeing how much oil we have and it's stabilizing even further, I could... I got 1,200. We can safely assume there is enough oil for the whole city. I wanted to get another industrial district up here anyway, right? So just beside the oil refinery, it's already dirty and I really can't change that ever. So, I mean, I could theoretically change it, but I'm not doing this for my sanity's sake. And, yeah, we are going ahead and we're going to have... I mean... Alternatively, we could say, let's get a gas-fired power plant in here, right? It would make sense. It would really make sense. But now I've already shown that we have enough oil, so let me just build that next oil power plant. A small one or a big one? I think a big one we will need. We could check it out on the small one. Let's go with the big one. Really just beside my refinery, we can really just make the extension here for the tracks, and that's it already, right? And with that, we would have then... another nice looking industrial zone. We definitely need to make a connection here with that whole area. We even have our warehouses there close by that we can use. And most likely, just for the sake of it, let's also have a trade union with... I guess it makes more sense to have it somewhere over here. Because then we can use the whole area here. We have a lot of space wasted by the oil towers. And... it will... Yeah, it does reach the refinery. Very good. So we can boost this also a bit then here with all of that. Let's go ahead and have that road system here completed. And with that, let's build the power plant. We have the trade union and we can also go ahead now with the telephone. We are going to need a few more factories down the road anyway. And now we can provide that. But holy moly, it is big. There is no denying that. It's a problem for me, to be honest. Having such a big factory somewhere. We're not going to boost them with the trade unions. So I can definitely use them here. And I will probably need to make it like so. Yeah. It's just... With the oil towers, it's a bit nasty, right? But it's fine because we're going to integrate the whole thing into the oil wells, so you don't even see the oil wells anymore at the end. And there's some smaller factories along the way that we can also add there. These are the big ones. The only thing that I might want to add here is some industrial walls, right? So something that blocks off the direct view, because on the other side of that river we already have people living, right? And I definitely want to make this one a bit cozy looking. So we have trees here, we can keep them. And this wall goes then all the way up there. And here starts the mountain area then with everything attached to that. Yeah, that's it. I think it already received oil. It has. So we can already go ahead and build all 3 of them. Plus the warehouse. And they're now getting their resources. Since 400 tons of oil were unloaded, also some 20 passengers, it's going to take a while before this one comes in. 400 tons. Gee. Alright, they're not push. Are they pushing? Oh, this is the 400 tons. This is the train for the power station. Alright, there it's coming in. Now it's in, and now electricity should be flowing for my telephones. This will make my scholars very happy. For now though, for tradition's sake, let's pause it there real quick. Let's go back to the Arctic, because time flies. We have finished the next phase. And we can now start the last phase, which is requiring windows, steam motors and sails.
staggering. But have faith.
And with
My
that,
John
the
is
next
a
stage
risk
begins,
taker
and we continue onwards here in the next episode. Stay tuned.